Raiders a chemist, he don't speak the fictitious. The maestro control the rhythm, hot seat questions, he grill him. That Hennessy he be sipping, toast to pops he be chillin'. She gathers apothecary, you should see how we pitch him if you lost your way. Let me get you the compass, he mentally calibrated. Some hate it, he keep it modest. He walking into his purpose on purpose to keep you nervous. Big legacy need, I see Rebro is more than a circle.
And I'm here for the smoke, let me tie up the loose ends. I'm Eddie with the scissor hands, I'm Eddie with the scissor hands. I done cut off a few
friends, rebuke them and I remove them. I ain't no shoe-in, heaviest of the heavyweights. All you niggas is too bad. The stars align, you can't rewind the essence of time. Been mobbing 20 plus, so you know we stay on the grind. It's a crime when you combine all the thoughts in the mind. Ambitions to be successful, the product is Voltron. Tattoos and degrees, and don't forget the LLCs. Ain't no felonies, all the Karens can suck my knees. Tattoos and degrees, and don't forget the LLCs. No hypocrisies, every dynasty come in threes. Be a fake, nigga.
Got to. Man, I promise y'all. Is it a sign, Wally?
Yo, where my sign at, man? I printed that out at work, man. They said got Merc.
Got that Merc. So is it a sign? I promise y'all we've done this before. All right, it's 7:15 on a Wednesday. BFA, 3FA, the hard way. We are back with you guys. Live series podcast, season 4, episode 2. Who do you think you are? Now, this was a Wally topic that was thrown out there. So he basically says, who do you think you are? But let me back up. Fellas, y'all good?
Yeah.
Who do y'all think y'all are?
DK, I'm getting cooked.
I'm getting cooked already, you know. So it says that today is National Name Calling Week. So we're gonna go by our names. I'm Preston. There's Alexander. Alexander, that's not name. Well, I'm calling him a name. Got Cornelius the Thomas McCall. What's going on, fellas? Y'all winning the week on a Wednesday?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Are you for real though? A child of God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, just to jump into it, man. Who do you think you are? And that was a Wally question he posed to us. We always bounce stuff off each other. Iron sharpens iron. And we talk to each other about everything. I'm in the chat with them, with my cousins, celebrating wins, all that good stuff. But once you boil down to it, you sitting there by yourself, a couple of minutes, just thinking about things, you know, nice and quiet, which Wally can't seem to do because he's already thinking about things. You ask yourself, you know, how do you view yourself? A couple like 3-part questions. So I'll come back around. We'll answer this question, then I'll come back. But it's, how do you view yourself? What do you love, hate most about yourself? Are you truly who and where you want to be in life per your goals and expectations? And that's what we just want to dig in today. I asked everybody. I was talking to my cousins and them. They gave me a couple of their responses. I was like, hey, I'll bring y'all on camera, man. Let's talk about it, everything like that. So who do you think you are? How do you view yourself? What do you love, hate most about yourself? Are you truly who and where you want to be in life per your goals and expectations? So I know this one's going to be interesting, just as tough as we are on ourselves. And who wants to take the mic first? So y'all want me to go first? Or so we all answering the first question, like, how do you view yourself? And that can go any way you want it to be.
Age before beauty.
Age before beauty. So me, I wrote down on my piece of paper, I am Preston Jamar Gallows, and I am a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing.
Look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm having a hard time, you know, holding these alligators down. So I view myself as just a cool guy, you know, humble, grounded, willing to help others, willing to do whatever for me and mine first and foremost, willing to help others. I mean, you don't toot your own horn, but I ain't ugly, you know. I view myself as being a pretty good-looking guy as well. You know, educated to the point where you ain't gonna call me no dummy or anything like that. I'm pulling the bachelors and all that kind of stuff. So I just see myself as, I really call myself that guy in all seriousness. But then, you know, it can be misconstrued as, you know, cocky and stuff like that. My cousin said, hey, I ain't even where I want to be yet. And I already consider myself the GOAT in my family, you know, stuff like that. So Yeah, I mean, I have a complex answer. I just all around good dude for people that see me or want to describe me. Like I said, pretty good looking. Feel like I'm educated. Good head on my shoulders, grounded, humble. And I mean, you can get into the great husband and all that kind of stuff. But I ain't gonna pull too much for it because I'm pretty sure as we start to talk, some of this a little aha moment type thing will come out. But that's how I view myself, as a limousine riding. But yeah, PK just be chilling, man. He got a little brain, a little beauty. Be humble with it. Still a go-getter.
He hit us with the America's Next Top Model answer. The brains and the beauty.
Right.
And whatever else I want to do, just do it.
Just do it.
I'm not where I want to be. I'm where God got me to. Hey, okay. I don't look like what I've been through. Jamar. In the comments going off already.
Man.
My cousins, hold on. Let me give y'all my cousins then right quick before y'all jump into it. So one of my cousins, he said, I'm the GOAT and I ain't nowhere near close to being at my peak. Another cousin said, I ain't who I want to be, but damn proud of who I am and I'm still improving. And then I had another cousin that said, phew, coming to terms and figuring that out was all of what 2021 is in my life. So still trying to figure it out. But that's the beauty of it. Just live, So, Compass.
Yo.
Since he said we're going oldest to, how do you view yourself, Mr. Cornelius?
Man, you know what, man? I had all these stickies wrote down, man.
You ate them, new moon. So you ate them, new moon.
Yeah, already they gone.
Man, nah, I didn't even consume joints this time, man. But like literally consume, I mean. But man, I wrote all this stuff down, bro. You know what I mean? And I've been getting cooked for the past 2 weeks, This news after news after news, man. And I thought I was so solid, brothers. I thought but I come to find out, man, you really, it's a testament to who you are, man, when you get knocked off your pivot,
Mm-hmm.
And I get to look, I'm writing down and I'm like, man, I feel smoked, I literally feel mentally smoked, which is, I mean, I wouldn't say that's a true definition of who I am. But I thought I could tread through water mentally a lot better than I have, you know what I mean? And I don't wallow in it though. I won't wallow in it. It's Wednesday. I still haven't mentally recovered as of yet, But I mean, but the thing is, man, I'm able to talk about it, you know what I mean, a little easier than I was initially, So I mean, I'm making strides, but I am comfortable with that. I think it's important that we deal with our emotions, and that's something I think I deal with my emotions relatively well. Man, it's kind of hard to. I think I'm cool. I do think I'm cool, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
probably a 37.
Wow.
A 37.
Wow. Bree said you can be a different version of you depending on the circumstance. So we feel you, Compass, and then he comes with a 37.
37, man. Just because I mean, really, I'm as cool as I'm cool by myself, man. But when I'm around, I like to be around people, man. I'll be like, oh man, that was pretty damn cool, man. In a cool way, man, not in a a cocky way. Yeah, man, I'm still, I'm figuring this thing out, fellas.
Right.
Who
being
am
cooked
I?
and figuring it out.
Yeah, bro, like, yeah.
A beautiful thing we call life, G.
Man, that's what they call it, man. That's what they call it.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna test you. So now we come to wow.
I can't wait for this.
And then we come. How much time do y'all got?
how am I supposed to follow that? You got America's Next Top Model answer, brains and beauty. Then over here, you got on a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you? And he says 37. What am I supposed to do with that?
Bro,
Yeah. Hold on, let me start at the top. Geez, like how do I view myself?
Yeah. Because on this panel, you the worst.
I'm getting cooked. Yeah.
You'll send us something like, man, I don't even know. Hold on. I ain't even opened it up. Yeah, you already trying to sway my decision. I ain't even looked at the graphic or whatever you've done. He already, this, it's too dark, it's too light, it's too green, it's too blue. Well, it's black and white, Chief. What are you talking about, my dude?
It's a thing, man. Like, to be your own worst critic is a thing. So I would say I enjoy like having the feeling of being or viewing myself like having that creative ambition, but the hard criticisms, that will probably be my demise, like seriously, just because it's never, like it never feels good enough. Even when I'm talking to y'all and it'd be like, oh, that's cool, or that's perfect, or y'all might not see or hear something that I put out there that I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's never gonna be right. And I feel like,
let's unpack that, man.
you can if you want. I mean, it's just, I think it's part of like the upbringing where it's like, I do this, yeah, but you didn't do that. Or I did this verbatim, step by step. Yeah, but it would have been done quicker if. So it's like now I'm at that point where I still hear that. So it doesn't make a difference to me when it could be perfect in, the outside mind, or the naked eye might look at something and be like, yo, this is actually dope. And y'all know me, I'm sitting there like, what you tell me all the time, PK, you're never impressed with anything. I'm the same way with my stuff. So at least I'm consistent on that part. I'll say consistent because I'm not impressed by what I do or damn near anything else I see from someone else. So
yeesh. That was kind of fire.
I'll be quick. The love-hate thing, patience.
That's what you hate that you don't have is patience?
Yep. And
can you tell me something that you love about yourself then? It's probably remember back in like second, third grade, say write something nice about like Paul has nice hair. You know, have to put Paul in. He's like, don't even call me Paul, and my hair ain't even that nice. Well, damn, brother, like
my hair, my hair follicles too curly.
I would say that like you said, P, the like the willingness to like help other people. You know what I'm saying? Like be supportive, or that, bring your people up with you type of thing. You know what I'm saying? From that standpoint, I would say like leadership. Just because it's easier to like say or do something. Like I don't ever feel like I've put somebody in a position to do anything that I wouldn't do myself, or that I haven't, like done, whether it's, like family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I feel like trying to be cool enough to figure out the best way to lead. I'll say that would probably be a strong point.
Okay. All right. We got somebody said, yeah, I do that. I agree. It's the standards we were held to. You got a B+, but good. Next time we're gonna get an A. Like, dang, let me enjoy this. It could have been a D or an F or something like that. So
right.
Your willingness to lead, to get out there and do it. So let me ask you this though. How can you not be a patient man? You got kids. I heard you gotta have a lot of patience with kids.
I still don't have patience. So just imagine I was worse than this before Victoria was born.
Is that possible?
Yes.
So she softened it up a little bit.
And it's still bad. Like, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I'm just being honest.
Hey, well, that's, honesty is the best policy there, man. So you hate you don't have any patience, but you love the lead. Is that all you got for us? You love your tattoos, right? The expressionism that you have?
Oh,
yeah. That goes back to the creativity of
what would you do different about your tattoos?
How much time y'all got? You know what I'm saying?
No. I think a few pieces. I would have adjusted a few things, like on my sleeves. I would have put them in different places. Like just placement stuff. I don't mind what I have. I would have just probably put some stuff in some other places to make it more visible, because some of the stuff I have isn't legible based on like location.
Yeah.
So I love now about me, and I got it from Pops, man. I just be chilling for real. I love that I'm even keel. I never let anything throw me too far to the left where I go off, and too far into the right where I'm just too chill and like, not that I don't care about it, but it's a lot of stuff that when you break it all the way down, is it gonna matter in 5 minutes, an hour from now, or even tomorrow? And I pride myself on just riding that line right then and there. I mean, I'm just chilling, man. It ain't too much that'll rock me, outside, those givens, a death or something like that. But you still have to hold yourself together. But there's a lot of stuff I used to react to when I was at work and stuff like that, and would get all worked up, and especially a lot of time I spent in retail. And I was still like an irate customer. They used to get mad, like, you don't seem to care. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to shout and argue and fuss back with you just because. So I'm going to let you talk. And then, all right, so what can I do to fix that for you? You know what I'm saying? Just real calm. It worked a lot of times. And a lot of times it's like, you just don't seem to care. This, that. I mean, it's just, so I pride myself. I just ride that line. I just be chilling. I ain't going to let anything just, knock me all the way off the rocker. But then at the same time, I hate about me is that, like, sometimes I'll get into an overthinking type thing and like, dang, I should have did. But then I go back to, I love that part of me. I'm glad I didn't do that, because it could have went left. And, we've been in a whole different situation on numerous, it's a bunch of examples you can kind of throw out there though. So,
yeah.
So I love that. I love that people will come, they feel like they can trust me. They can confide in me. They'll talk with me. And I love that they let me tell them how it's going to be. Like, you come ask me, it's going to be an even keeled answer, but it's going to be raw. You might not like it. You might take heed to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you came to see me. So I'm glad that people can confide and trust in me and hear what I got to say. Now, whether they use it or anything, it doesn't really matter to me, but I actually like that as well. And I love the love that I have for my family too. And a lot of that comes from my pops too, man. It's like, that's all you got. And I mean, I do my best to check on them and they check in on me and stuff like that. But to have that dynamic where, like, my cousins, if they even call me like Uncle P and all that kind of stuff, like, they look up to me as that kind of person. And that goes with Wally's and that leadership that he was talking about. I mean, I'm out here just setting an example just by doing me. I'm still trying to figure this thing called life out, but I want y'all to do better than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really do. I want my sister went and got her master's and stuff. Now I'm pondering, do I want to get my master's and stuff? I want to go this way. Now she's, I see her climbing and stuff she's doing with my nephews and this magnet school and STEM academy and stuff like that. I love to see it. I want that. You know what I mean? So, and
that's a big issue that always comes up. Like, everything ain't got to be a competition. Me and one of the homies from work were talking about that yesterday, where every time somebody does something, it's met with well, that's cool, but I blah 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 blah, and try to like
and Mr. Me Too are the one of it.
Or like, I'm not trying to see whose piece is bigger here. We just literally just having a conversation. I might throw a reference in there, but I'm not trying to top. Yeah, like, I was trying to be friendly by saying that. But Yeah, like we talked about that same thing, and he was just like, you know, having conversations with people where you throw something out and they will literally respond with something that like promotes themselves and demeans you at the same time and kind of indirectly might knock something that you may have accomplished. You know, and it may not even be something of theirs. Like I had somebody tell me that too, where they were like, "Oh, you working on your master's? Yeah, you know, I'm almost done with that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man, my sister-in-law, she's getting her doctorate.
Yeah.
But you yourself have an associate. Like
the tone you just used, made me know of you know who said.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I got you. It's to be relatable because half the time people don't know what to say. And like I've been saying to Janet, and I hear you like young folk, your insecurities are showing. Because like you said, you have the associate. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Janet says, Janet said your trauma's showing, but Kayla said not everything has to be a competition, man. You run your race, I'm gonna run mine. Well, literally when people say stay in your lane, do that.
Yeah, like I might, and we talked about this yesterday too with the whole peer jealousy thing. Like I'm trying to figure out how I could do something or how I could get that same thing. Like I'm not pissed that you got it.
Right.
I'm mad that I don't have it. So I want to figure out how to get it.
Yeah. I got you. What Compass, give me your love hate, then we're gonna actually hit that jealousy question. So Compass, what do you love about yourself? What do you hate? Hate's a strong word, but what do you dislike and what do you love about yourself?
There's really nothing that I hate.
My man.
Yeah, I don't, there's nothing that I don't hate, but there's things that I just, if I don't like it, then I won't expose myself to it. Well, I'll just remove it, loving about myself, man, probably, I don't know, man. Probably my sense of humor. I find comedy in everything. There's something funny, or either whether it's, and a lot of times, I use it as a defense mechanism.
You persevere through that murk too. Like last week, I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that murk is out here. If your phone is acting up, which I got a text that my phone is acting up, that's that murk, man.
The cash app, man. So probably that. I mean, that's probably one thing, man. There's humor. I find humor in everything, So there's always, whether it's bad irony, you know what I mean? Good. There's something ironic, and I seem to find it every time, That's probably one thing, man. I laugh myself out of mental instability at times, That's another thing. I never, like you said, P. I have fell off the rocker before, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It kind of not physically woke up or literally woke up, but found myself like, oh man, like what did I just say or do, But another thing too, man, once I've kind of made a decision, I might think about it like, oh man, but not for long. Normally, you know what I mean? I normally beeline for that decision, and I'm really not going left or right once I've made it. So, and I mean that's kicked me in the butt several times, man. But I just refuse to change it, I guess.
My cousin, I'm just going through the comments. My cousin, he said his energy precious. He think he'd be a little numb to things too. I like my ability to connect with almost anybody. I love how brave I am as an advocate for myself and others. That's the truth. That's the truth. Start talking about some kids. Talk about them babies if you want to, man. Yeah, we can all be out here getting it, So, but yeah, I'm just thinking about Bree when she getting that. What? I'm getting cooked. Like,
oh yeah.
She on that joy, man. On that joy. So, but I can dig it. The love hate that we all have. Janet, you gotta love. What do you love about yourself? She hate when people put her on the spot. Don't like it. Wally, you muted. I can tell you what I hate. I'm sensitive. I feel all of my emotions intensely. What'd you say, Wally?
that was mad guidance counselorish the way you did that quarter turn. And
yeah, she's not on the
she's most hate about yours. Like
semi-adjacent on the social, so she sits up here with me as you guys BFA it up and everything. So somebody at work asked me, hey, you guys talk all the time now. You've known each other, XYZ amount of years and all this kind of stuff. Is there any jealousy? Have y'all told each other about, is it jealous adjacent? And then we struggled on if we were even going to address that or talk about it, because then people say, oh, what y'all got going on, this, that, and another. And then I decided, I made the executive decision that, yeah, we was going to air it out. My question back to that person is, what were jealous of what? Not to demean anything y'all got going on, but they're my bros, and I'm rooting for the wins for all of us. What I'm gonna be jealous about? And we all have different goals that we are trying to attain and reach. So what am I jealous about? I'm jealous that Compass got that big F-350 Hemi Silverado that he drives 4 hours and has to put 140. I'm jealous of that. I mean,
nobody should ever be jealous.
You know what I'm saying? That my man said he was spending a ticket in gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm gonna be jealous. I've known these guys too long. I've spotted these cats at CC's when we was trying to get pizzas after hooping. I've given rides. Mom's parents wouldn't even let them go somewhere if you're not riding with PK. And vice versa, man. There's sometimes, hey, Wally, let me get an ankle brace because he had 47 of them. Let me hold an ankle brace.
I needed all 43 of them jobs.
Yeah, whatever it may be. Wally's getting his, Neil probably has the highest paying job out of the three of us. Good for him. Get that check. They owe us the bag anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me one too. Wally's got the masters. I think Neil has the masters too. I got this bachelor's and I'm rolling with some certs, and that's just what we gonna do. I gotta run my race. Well, Wally got that master's. I gotta go get the doctorate post grad with the. Nah, man, you have it. So ain't no jealousy on my part. Or I don't know if y'all just wouldn't tell me. Y'all talk about me offline to each other or something. I don't really care.
Hey Neil, hey Compass.
I read it earlier, bro.
What?
Offline. We don't need.
Offline, right.
We don't need.
Yeah. So the jealousy thing, like I said, we wasn't gonna touch it, but no, hell no. I have nothing to be jealous for. I'm winning. I get in my cousin. We get in the cousin chat. Baby cousin or second cousin, man. He got a award, perfect attendance, A+, this and this. I get in there and say, hey, let's celebrate a win. Who got a win today? Who got the new job? Who's next? Who got this? Janet, what you winning today? I've been asking you winning the week so far? We winning. What? I don't understand it. But he asked it.
And I done told you 3 weeks in a row, and you still ask.
Did you win yet?
Every time you lose, you that much closer to winning.
Man. Yeah.
That's why when you was wrong, you could have still been right. But but yeah, that's y'all got anything else to speak on that? On this jealousy thing?
Nah, man. Yeah.
Y'all jealous of me because I'm down here and it's like it was 75 degrees today.
Bro, it's 75 in this room. That's it.
That's it. Y'all jealous?
Nah, man.
Oh, man.
It's just like we was talking about comment wise. Hold on. The barge is here.
Oh, what's that? Little one? Yo, my man.
Man, that was a big smile. What up, big dog?
Gabriel, what do you love?
Food. Yeah.
I hate sitting up here with y'all. It's
right.
Darkness on there.
It's
red.
Like I look at like what y'all got, like going on, or just like, other people in general. And I've said this to y'all. I've said it to Shell. I've said it to the work homies. Like those, like it's certain variables of like other relationships that I don't have, that I kind of wish were where I see it, elsewhere. And I wouldn't necessarily say that's like a jealous type of thing, but it's like very admirable. I said this on episode 1, season 1, Josh Strong, talking about Coach Artist, like I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like I catch a charge to get that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's knee deep as far as feeling that way. But yeah, like little stuff like that, I'm like, damn, like, how did I miss that? Or where did I throw that off from me attaining that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really like where I'm thinking, but it's never like a jealous, like, look at this.
But you didn't necessarily have to throw it out. See, like, you know, life, that's that puzzle. All your pieces ain't there. And like, we have different goals and everything. Like I said, we talk, I'm trying to get to this island. I'm not trying, I'm going to get to the island. If the island's not your thing, that's fine. That's not your race that you're running. That's the race I'm running. Let me see. People be jealous. They be trying to keep up with the Kardashians, the Joneses, but if the love is real, there shouldn't be any of that. This way, people who have business stuff be saying they be in it alone because the fake love is real. But yeah, we running different races. So yeah, I'm going to the island. And that's what Neil said, you know, Pulitzer asked him, hey, what's our island? You know, I think that might be one hot seat question I started to ask guests as they come on. What is PK? Y'all know what PK and Janet's island is.
Yeah.
You know, what's your island? But I mean, you got the joyful elf. Me and Janet has been saying, man, I would love to, you know, when I get ready to move to the island, cars are paid off. It ain't gonna be no brand new car, but I get a college student to write me an essay, they can have a Camaro, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, a family member, whoever needs it, just you know, just helping out and stuff like that. Everything you're doing with Joyful Elf and all that kind of, that's dude, that's all on your dime. People can't do that. People open an organization to get other people to buy it to give out. You doing that? That's admirable. LON and what they're doing, and he doing Compass Channel and stuff like that, that's admirable. What Janet does every day, I couldn't talk to clients all day, whether it be yoga, Reiki, all that kind of, that's her lane. That's what she wants to do. But now, me being business minded, we get to this island, I will run the books and all that kind of stuff for her. We both doing what we want to do. She found her purpose, her passion, her drive. That's what she wants to do. Cool. What y'all are doing, I love it, man. I share it, I talk about it, I'm gonna speak it up because y'all with it. I'm celebrating wins, bro. All 2022 and beyond.
Again, I guess jealous is a bad word. I'm like, damn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to retire on the island when I'm 40. Like, that's not
well, see, and then that's what now, because the next question, you know, was are you truly who and where you want to be in your life? Because I used to tell my mom all the time, hey, I'm retiring at 30. All right, we 7 years later, I ain't made it yet. 30 was a lofty goal, but hey, you speak it to it existing.
Yeah, but 40 ain't bad either though.
40, bro.
But I'm trying to get to the island by 40. That's not retirement. I'm still gonna be working.
That's retirement. That's retirement.
You know what I'm saying? That's still working. I'm still running the vegan little deli when you come out before you go to hot yoga class. That's still working.
All right,
but you gotta do what you like and like what you do.
But look, that's what I was about to say. Look what the OGs say. Look at those people that, you know, reflect when they give their retirement speeches and they be like, man, you know, I've done this and, you know, I've never worked a day in my life type of thing. Like when you get to the island, that's officially green light for go time of the resort being set up. And that's really going to be all about what y'all are doing. So you pretty much have invested enough to where once you get there, it's like, bro, that's vacation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You still got the lucrative, you know, profits coming in of what you may need to do 9 to 5, but the real bread is always not going to be what you make the most from. Like I'm not making anything from Joyful Elf, and that's probably the most fun I've had, honestly, outside of like having a family and hooping.
Yeah,
literally, like the Joyful Elf stuff is like probably the most fun I've had doing anything.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like you said, PK, just
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk shop with some folks. We're gonna make this a 501(c)(3) with the tax break on that one. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so once Wally gets his Porsche Panamera, you know, black on black on black, and Shell's got the Jeep Cherokee Wrangler, that limited edition joint she was sitting in, black on black on, I don't know what, no, she wasn't in the black one then, but you know, little Gabriel, he's got whatever going on. Victoria's playing the violin at Carnegie Hall, not that Pornegie Hall that Compass was on, at Carnegie Hall and everything like that. That's winning. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate that. There's no room for the tonic.
That's funny.
Oh man, it's what it say? Love reading this. Love the fact that, let me see what I got here. Who sent this? Love the fact that I'm affiliated with 3 of y'all. It's helped me through a lot of things I was going through at the time, helped me being refocused, and my iron is being sharpened daily. daily. No jealousy, but real honest talk and accountability. And that's one thing that I
don't listen to him. His birthday coming up. Don't listen.
Mr. Man, always trying to get a present. We learn from and support each other. All right, that part. We don't have to be jealous of each other. All the good comments. My stuff be coming through so late. I get tired of saying that, but it do. So that is so love, hate, good. How you view yourself, good. BFA, jealousy is out of the way. Compass, where do you want to throw in double-headed DHSP? Oh, so that goes with the jealousy thing, right? So you gotta tell the people that story. DHSP.
Real quick, man. So me and PK was talking about this, but fast, rewind it a couple months. We just moved into the house, man, and my wife, she like, hey, why you don't use both shower heads? And I'm like, man, that's like, who does that? Why would you use both of them? For what? And then, fellas, I turned on that second shower head, man. That's what we coined,
Bree said DH what? DHSP. Double-headed shower power.
So the whole thing was, me and PK was rapping about it, and I was, man, I wanted to just post about it. It was just funny, like, man, if you don't use both shower heads, you losing, But Data was like, well, you gotta be careful how they probably view you like you stunting. And I'm like, well,
I was about to say, because I don't think I got no double shower head.
Well, I mean, but some people ain't even got a shower head. You got two of them things.
I'm just saying,
so that
must be nice.
Right.
I'm trying to get like you.
Trying to get like you, my boy.
I'm thinking, nah, man, really. I was talking comfort. It had nothing to do with, had nothing to do with nothing. It was just, and so I didn't post it, but I was telling PK about it, man. I guess maybe that perception, which is why
that's a shame. Can't even flex with your shower. And then what I told you, I said, well, we moved into townhome. We didn't have one, but Janet got one off Amazon. It's a double, and I be using it sometimes, and it'll change your life.
Hey, I got a question. I got a hot seat.
You don't like it?
Man, it's fire.
I got a hot seat question. What's the scent of double-headed shower power? What is that scent?
Strawberries, man.
Irish Spring. What Bernie Mac said, but this.
But does it?
Yeah.
Bree said we not quite that rich. Double-headed shower power. That must be my island. Just to get that, that's her island.
Stupid.
I'm gonna get one of them off Amazon. $24.99. That's your island sold. I got you covered.
Oh, right.
That's crazy.
You might have it tonight.
I really don't know, man. Like answering that question as far as like goals and expectations. I know I ain't there, but I really don't have a clue. Like I'm still aspiring, but I still can't even tell you right now what I want to be when I grow up. And here I am.
Sure you do.
Here I am, 27 years of age, and I still ain't got it figured out yet.
I gotta go back to that the double-headed shower. Yeah, I had that. But mind tell your tongue that you're trying to talk. But so Janice got a friend out to air them out and everything. But down here in Florida, man, everybody has a golf cart. Everybody, just about. I mean, you ride around the neighborhood. We walk, but everybody has a golf cart. That's about socially acceptable down here. So she has a friend that was getting one. I wasn't supposed to have been like listening to her. She was telling me about it, but they were like, "Oh my God, you're getting a golf cart, this, that, and the other." Well, yeah, I was happy. Hell yeah, get you a golf cart. I'm like, what are you saying?
Right.
If you can obtain one of those, get your golf cart. I don't know what the issue is there. So Wally, you said that are you where you want to be? I'm where I want to be right now. Well, I'm a couple of years behind because we got stuck in. I'll just read off what I said. I feel like, first of all, I was being funny. I feel like I should have, at this point in my life, I should have already seen an episode of Game of Thrones or The Wire by now. That's the first thing I wrote on this piece of paper. I've never seen an episode, a minute of either one of them. I feel like, that should be a goal of mine to 27 and things. To retire at 30 is what it was, but I mean that's moved a little bit on me. Now it's Island by 40. Now we say Island by 40. My perfect, we got the resort and everything set up on that joint by 40. But if I move there at 38, move to an island at 38, and then work towards it, that's gonna work too. We might be gone this year. Who knows?
Man,
Are you looking at Dominican, St. Croix, Virgin Islands?
It's right there though. You know what I mean?
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
like if you want, you could leave tonight.
We behind.
You could leave tonight.
See.
And
I'm not where I thought I would be, but I'm happy and grateful that God brought me to the point of where I am now. Got you. We stayed in Nashville 9 years. That wasn't a plan. Military kids, we did all that moving. We were supposed to have been down here. Nashville was 3-4 years maybe. Here by 34, 33, 34, and we're supposed to already been on the island. But so we a little bit behind on that, but we still moving toward. When we told people moving to Florida, y'all moving to Florida, y'all 35. Y'all going into retirement already. Must be nice. Trying to get like you.
But the funny thing is when those situations arise and they don't look like us, it's cool. And they come from higher means to be able to retire at 20 for real, or to never get started to have to work on retiring in the first place. So I don't understand where the disconnect is. And I would say that it's like a Black people thing, but it's really not.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
Yeah. So you say you don't know where you should be in life. Well, as you see yourself at 27 of them things, as you say.
Yeah, man. I'm younger than Bree. What you mean?
You wanted to be married at this point in time?
Yeah. All of that stuff.
You wanted to have a family. You wanted to have the house. You got the house, the wife, 2.3 kids, whatever the national average is.
Right.
You're in the house, got the cars, got the job. So you have some stuff that you've already.
It's more. Like it's still like there's more that I want.
It's always more. Understood, but you just told me you didn't have. I don't know what I'm doing out here. That's not true. You do know what you're doing.
No. That is 100% correct. What I'm saying is, I feel like where we should be, like where I should have us. No.
Well, we're talking to the wrong. Jan and I are. If we were already on the island, like I said, in St. Croix or something already and working towards that resort already, but I'm where I saw myself being. We literally go for a walk. I'm like, man, we made it to Florida, man. We made the right choice. We got down here. You already said y'all looking at another house. You already know what you want in the next house. That's your next step. That's where you want to be. You're gonna finish the master's. That's the next step. You want to be. You're pondering a doctorate. Okay, will that be next? You have stuff, and like you said, it is more. You went bachelor's, master's, doctor.
I think
the house, Panamera.
I think it should be checked off. Like I feel like where I'm at. I feel like not that you should ever stop wanting to learn or aspire. I feel like I should have more behind me or under my belt.
Well, so you gotta look laterally in life and look who don't even have a quarter of what some people don't even. They can't stay married.
That's true. I get that from Shell. She's like, hey, you gotta look at some people have worse situations.
Yeah.
But does that mean that I have to be content with mine?
No, I didn't say be content.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's the question that I pose back when we have that conversation at home.
Right.
Like of course, you wake up and be happy that you have another day, but should that always be the peak? Like, shouldn't I do something each day to make something out of that opportunity?
I mean, I would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Corporate said content and satisfaction are not the same thing.
Right.
You don't have to be content, but you can be satisfied with what you have now until you get. Oh yeah, opposite of what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like that. I don't have a kind of what Wally said. Like I don't know. Yeah. I don't have an end point. As a government. you know, the Army basically had me at a mindset where I had goals and I reached for certain, I guess, levels just to kind of measure success. But now I'm like I don't have that, you know. But I look to Dana though. She's who I view if I feel like we're successful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Said, what's ever changing? The end point is always changing. Once we get to the island, we're gonna want something else. I want 2 islands.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I mean, I don't my island. I guess there's no end game. You don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. So and the crazy thing, I don't mind working. So I don't have I mean, of course, you know, you invest for retirement, right? But I don't have a retirement. Like I don't see that. You know, I see.
Hell, I don't see it yet either. I'm still working.
Yeah, and work like you said, PK. You on that island, you know. And then to Wally's point, there are people like, oh nah, bro, you retired. But in your head, you're like, nah, man, you know how long it take to run these books? You know,
run these books. I just sold mangoes and oranges, you know what I'm saying, this morning. Then I got to run the books and get them to corporate. You know what I'm saying? That's work, you know. And, so Bree said, I do not know where I want to be with an exclamation point on it.
Man.
My other cousin said, I'm not where I expected or wanted to be, but I'm finally okay with that. Don't talk about marriage and childhood because I don't know how I end up here. I'm happy and grateful, but boy, Wally is hitting points tonight. It's not about comparison. It's just about you. Sometimes you just don't know. Damn everybody else. Everybody needs therapy, Jada said. Therapy on when you come to the island. You know what I mean?
Man,
we got to get y'all. We got to get y'all together because all the points that Wally is hitting on, we got to unpack.
Maybe so, my retirement.
I go look at it. I'm gonna tell you, man. So I'm working on my. I told you I was working on clearance, and my man says, "We just got a couple questions about your financials." I'm like, "Oh, we good, baby. Real estate paid, you know this thing. What's good, you know?" Can they dig into your life and my wife's life, and they want people 20 years. Y'all's even on there, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years. Can't use them in this section. Can't use them in that section.
Yeah.
Who knew you here? Who knew you when you moved in here? We always have a plan, but they'll change. So my man, we get to the end. We done sat on the phone. We went over my whole security form, and he says, "So, I got to ask you about this." I said, "All right, bet." He says, "In 2007, I told y'all about this, and it came up again."
I remember it, bro.
I got the numbers right of what I gave y'all. So he said in 2007, it shows that you pulled out, you made a withdrawal of 500, and I can discuss this, because it's me. I mean, I'm giving you his name and stuff. 2007, you made a withdrawal of $546,000, and then 6 months later, you made a deposit of $2.26 million. Can you tell me about that? I told the man, I said, Mr. Investigator, sir, if I had that 2.2, we would not be talking right now. I stand by that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I thought he had something real like, hey man, you remember that BP card you had in college? You know, hella delinquent. This man told me I had $2.2 million. So I tell Janet, we got married in 2007. She said, "You got something you want to tell me?" I mean,
right.
I said, "No offense, sir, man. If I had that, well, I'm gonna attain that amount. But if I had that kind of money right now, Chief, me and you would not even be talking."
Oh, no.
Now I'm trying to figure out how I flipped it in 6 months. I went from 500 to 2.2.
Right. Our body's clearance.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. I thought my man was joking though, man, for real. But he asked me about it. I said, "Man, I have no knowledge." I said, "I pulled our credits." He said, "No, this wouldn't even be on your credit report, Chief. This is some other stuff. So you have no knowledge." I said, "No." So he was joking, half joking, not joking. He said, "So, if you happen to find that money, you need to let us know about it." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna be the first person I call, dog.
I'm here to tell you right now.
So that when you said that, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so once you hit that financial plateau, man, you don't report to credit bureaus. You know what I mean? Is that what that means?
We the credit bureau right here.
Yeah.
I'm Equifax and TransUnion Compass below. Like, stop playing. We're gonna
Thanks,
get
my
money.
man said. I said, man, if my doppelganger got that kind of cheese, I'm gonna need to get that up off him ASAP.
Right.
That's
we
what
wouldn't even.
That's the other Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
that's what Bree said, sir. You were looking at another
we need that Preston's phone number, man, because yeah, that right there was some craziness right there. So
that's wild.
So I had wrote down, as we were talking about all this stuff, who do you think you are? I said me as a man, which we covered, me as a husband, my relationship, my wife, and stuff like that. I feel like we just been together so long that continues to evolve, finding new and fresh ideas, keep it spicy and have fun and stuff. But we laugh all the damn time. So I feel like I'm doing it pretty good there. Now I will be honest, our saving and stuff, like you said, savings don't look like you island ready. We working on that. I mean, I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, right. So yeah, good point. She said y'all savings didn't look like y'all. We should have moved to Florida. You know what I'm saying? But so we are working on that education level. I'm actually fine with all of that. The bachelor's now. I told y'all about the certification, the PMPs, and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to get into as I still try to maneuver that lane, that career ladder, which was next. My true purpose, I don't think I've actually found, but it will probably be motivational speaking, leadership, running a business. I just spent so many years as a store manager and in management and stuff like that, that when I got this office job, I kind of I don't even want to be a manager. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the run to type person for a little bit. So I'm like chilling, but now I'm like, man, I need to be a manager because so-and-so don't know what that, you know what I mean? So that's where it comes in moving to the island. And I just run all that and she can come and, like I said, eat mangoes.
Talk today too, man. It's crazy.
Go play in the sand and dance by the fire and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Neil can give her a surfboard lesson, whatever, side dance and all that kind of stuff, and then yeah, so that was just like my whole rundown of like who you think you are. Me as a man, husband, relationship, wife, finance, savings. I know y'all are great fathers, or it appears to be, great husbands, loving and supporting and all that kind of stuff, man. That's that stuff I like to see, Yeah. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Don't you say the rest of that.
Right.
Right.
Don't you say the rest of that.
Some life goal ideas. They was talking to me at work about them. I was like, some of these we hit as we do. Become an inspiration to others. Go on a trip around the world, double your personal income, 6-pack abs. Wally still owe me them off of that joint, that the ab challenge joint we was doing. Like he says, compose a song, learn how to rock climb, have a long-term relationship. Like, some of these they were spouting off at work. We've already taken care of. So we kind of good there. So how y'all feeling, brothers? What kind of y'all got something funny? Sidebars, all good. Hit the comments.
I do want to travel some more though, man. That was one of your on the post you made about the traveling joint, man. I do want to travel. Yeah,
on that list.
Oh yeah. I want to travel. One of my partners, man, I was joking him because he said he quit buying his kids, Christmas gifts, and he was like he'd take them somewhere instead, and I laughed at him then, but I'm thinking now, like, man, that's pretty dope,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I probably can't talk my middle baby out of not buying him a toy, but
you're right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, that's not Papa. That's not gonna work, Papa.
That's gonna work.
Right.
It's gonna work, dog.
Yeah.
Middle man, like run it,
Right.
As much as I don't think, like it's not like I don't have a problem with checking the box elsewhere, even if it's not something of mine. Like I know, like talking, like Shell has this thing about like New York City. Okay, cool. If it were possible, for the sake of like y'all said, either traveling or kind of like from an island type of timeshare type of thing, I would probably get the New York penthouse, the sky view.
Nothing same price as that.
That'd be nice.
Nothing appeasing to me at all, because being from Philly, I've never been to New York. I can tell you whatever you want to know about Jersey, but I've never been in New York. I've never had a desire to go. Sorry, Compass and the rest of Bed-Stuy and all y'all good people, but I just saying.
Penthouse, huh?
Hey, bro, why we couldn't get music to play that clear on our summertime vibe?
I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
Trying to get like you, my boy.
I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
Yeah, between that and then like I want my kids to be like, I don't know. I mean, you see the Joyful Elf logo. I don't want nothing to do with that. Like I literally want them to take that over, and I don't care where they go with that. See, here you go.
I know that's one of them that we just hate to hear, but man, fellas. So I know who I think y'all are. We had some interaction in the comments and stuff. That was the good stuff. I mean, I got to give y'all the that rundown. So today's National Popcorn Day. Y'all like popcorn? Really?
Spicy cheese, man.
Skinny pop, white cheddar popcorn. What kind of like all popcorn?
Just say today is National Popcorn Day.
Popcorn.
You know what I'm not a fan of? Christmas time, that trifold popcorn joint, because nobody's eating that butter. Because that butter is trash. I think I just eat the caramel. I don't even want the cheddar out there.
Look, you have never suffered getting a Christmas gift until you get
a bow on one.
Like you get that big container of poppycock.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Oh.
And you can't fight. You can't fight the people that give it to you every year. Like,
my cousin, man, Bree, get your brother, get Leonard Washington. He is shot out. He just hit the cousin chat like, hey, what time that 3FA coming on? We going off. You got to catch the replay, my boy. Yeah, I called him out on the national internet. It's also, I said no name calling week, January 17th through 21st. Don't call nobody no names this week. It's halfway over now. But
I failed.
Now this is one right here. Since I failed. You called me, not my name this morning. I gotta stop saying National Hunt for Happiness Week.
Hunt for happiness.
Find your island this week. Hunt for your happiness this week. Who are the people in your life that bring you happiness? Seeing them might bring you joy. When you walk into work, do you feel surrounded by supportive peers? At the end of the day, you may feel satisfied with a job well done. Have you experienced a sense of peace when meditating or praying? Spiritual connection is often an essential part of overall happiness. So, National Hunt for Happiness this week. Wally, I hope you find some. You still got about 3 days to make it happen. Compasito, great trainer, housebreaker. Hope you find some happiness.
You better put his sneakers away. There ain't gonna be no happiness at all with that training.
Yeah. So next week, episode 3, announcement, y'all. No, hold it, tuck it.
No. Yeah, man. Nantucket.
All right, got you. All right, so episode 3 next week, man. Y'all tune in, tell a friend, tell your friend. We're gonna have two of our classmates on from Fort Campbell High School going to come on. We got Kenny Thomas coming on. That is our investor guru, earn your leisure, stock market watcher. He got Apple stock and all that kind of stuff. And he has his own basketball academy. He's got that whole thing going. So we want to have him on because we yell about tattoos, degrees, and LLCs and all that kind of stuff. So he's got a brand that he's got going on. We also have another episode. We're going to have another brand on, but we're going to have Erica on with us next week too, Erica McCrae. Between her and Kenny and then the guys on here, they do a lot of stuff. So that one's going to be super dope, trying to wrangle that all in and direct the questions. But we're going to have both of them on. Come with your questions. Taxes, stocks, investments, bonds, 501(c)(3) versus LLC, how to market your brand, how to push it out, how to package it. I mean, Kenny's got a master's in marketing and mass comm and all that kind of stuff. So we just want to have them on, chop it up. We're going to have hella questions for them because I'm trying to figure out, my wife runs her own business and we pay taxes every year. And I'm trying to figure out what's up with that. What are we missing? What loophole are we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get what we need next week from KT and from Erica. But the person you need to know about that tax thing, he's orange. You need to find him and call him. That's who you need to find for that. We need a whole episode for a week for that.
All right, now.
Right.
But yeah, so episode 3 next week, man. Tell a friend. We're gonna share that one out because we have guests on. We want to make sure that's explosive, and I feel like we're gonna get a lot of dope content and insight from them. I mean, Erica, like I said, her son, man, the graduate courses, she's running her own garden, organic. She's in this competition. I ain't gonna tell her business. Let her get out here and tell us about that. On top of her helping with taxes and credit and helping veterans get into homes, and it's gonna be one of them that you gotta check out, man. Come with your questions. We're gonna be buzzing in the comments trying to get that taken care of. So I've already dropped the business shout outs as we get ready to get up out of here. You know how it always goes. We'll have you know how this always goes. These 3 right here. You know what I mean? LON, Reed, bro.
LON.
Pulitzer McCall, we had our own, man. These hugs are my hugs was first, Good Day second, and Holiday Game Night 3. All available on Amazon. If you catch one of them out in the Wichita, Kansas area, you might be able to get one off of them, but you can still
not at the mall though.
Not the mall though. You won't see you can pick all those up, man. Them books right there are awesome, man. Illustrations, the story, you know, the plot thickens, everything in it. That's a good joint to have right there, but you can't get it at the mall, like you said. We got Janet. Janet is posting just a little bit semi-adjacent. She's been off of social media for 6, 7, 8 weeks now. But she got on and gave y'all a little something. So I'll be posting these, you know. I got a goddess oil here, golden pineapple. Smells good, have you shining like new money, especially with y'all being in the winter right now. Y'all probably super ashy anyway. Get that on, get your hot gloss and shine. Got that beard oil. You know, everybody on the panel now has the beard oil, so they can give you a review testament.
Man, that tonic is back.
Here we go. I knew it was coming.
Tell them about that tonic.
I knew it was coming.
Village Healer Apothecary has a beard and hair tonic. And Compass, is it doing wonders for you?
Man, it's fire, bro.
He's fire. Pregnant right now.
Started calling it tonic the hedgehog, man, because he's sending that joint out. So we got our link tree on it that has all of our information, all the podcast platforms and stuff that we are on. This will be streaming sometime at night and early in the morning. Health and wellness section, you got janetgathers.com. She's still taking clients for yoga and Reiki and life coaching and, you know, personal training. If you're serious about it, if you're not, don't even hit the inbox, because we at a point now where we selective on what we even want to take. So, you know, if you're going to be half-stepping, that's on the personal training aspect. If you're going to be half-stepping, don't bother us with that, you know. We got Kayla's Patreon on there, Village Healer Apothecary. Great reads by great authors. These hugs are my hugs. Good Day, Holiday Game Night. Nick's Bookshelf, my guy Nick Sampson from Savannah State's got 2 books out there. Jaden Randall has a book. Business section, LON, Culture College, Chasing Charlie, AKs and Tech, Style C, K-Samo Fits on there. Village Healers Instagram is on there. Soulful Reflections. Sinitra, shout out Queen of Thrones. Cherry Galore's on there. We got Miss Kamisha on there. She's got the podcast going, new episode. Better Brand Store. The YouTube channels. Still got the Compass channel. You know, we give you something here and there. That man working though, you know, start new jobs. You know, it comes. Just be subscribed. You'll get it when it comes. What about it? You know, Undisputed Champs on YouTube. They dropped their trailer. They're getting ready to come back, hit y'all across the head with some stuff. You got the BFA channel, and She Gathers Wellness has some older content on there, but it's still some good content. So check us out. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Come back and kick it with us next week, because we are going to be talking, like I said, with Kenny and Erica. Handle Your Business, the name of the episode. Same time, same place next week, 7:15. Peace and love from the 3FA.
You got to do it, Wiley. We can't leave till you do it, bro.
We got to do the got to.